Satnam, beloveds. Lately, a lot of you have been asking me how to transmute and transform your sexual energy that's been building up, especially now in isolation. For myself, because I'm single, I spend a lot of time alone. I don't, exchange a lot of sexual energy. So I do play with this energy quite a bit on my own, and I do work on transmuting it into creative energy, into healthy energy through my body and through my practice. So some of my favorite ways to do this are through movement and dance, through sensual dance, through oiling myself up in front of a mirror and just admiring, worshiping myself. And eventually, if I have a partner, when I have a partner, I will do similar exercises with them. So it's very important to cultivate this self-love and sensuality and sexuality and become familiar with our own sexual energy within ourselves before we get into a partnership. And of course, you can do it well in a partnership as well. Really prioritizing that time by yourself. So this breath I call the sensual serpent orbit. That's just what I've named it for myself. I do it every day. I have for years. And basically, if you've ever heard of the microcosmic orbit, as we're doing the breath, you're visualizing energy as well. So moving up from the earth, from Shakti, up the spine, the back of the spine, inhaling, and then above the crown and around, over the third eye, over the throat, over the heart, and back to the root. So the inhale is up, along the back, and then exhaling forward. And you can also switch up directions. This is just what feels most natural and best for me, so I always do it this way. But then sometimes you can do it the other way and just see what works for you. And as we're doing this as well, with the inhale, we're squeezing the perineum. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's the motion action that you do when you have to pee and you're holding it in. So when we're doing it slower, we will do it a little faster, so it might be hard to, squeeze quickly like that. So just through the slow breath, we'll also squeeze, inhaling, sucking up the energy from the earth below, visualizing that, and then moving through the chakras, up the crown, and then back down. So this is a great way to activate your energy, to get it flowing through the body. And as you practice this breathing exercise and then apply it into your sexual union, even with yourself or with a partner, you can imagine this as you're cultivating that sexual energy and imagine it flowing, imagine it moving up through the body, and then this is how we have a full body, a full being orgasm. And this is also how we can move the energy into the higher chakras so that we can play with it in a different way and we can bring it out into the world. And sexual energy is the same as creative energy. So we're moving it from the root chakra up. So we'll just do a few rounds of the microcosmic orbit breathing. And with the inhale, just a regular controlled inhale. And again, you can sit cross-legged. I like to sit on my knees for this because we'll rock the hips a little bit. But if it's uncomfortable for you to sit on your knees for an extended period, just do cross-legged. So with the inhale, imagine it coming up the back of the spine and down. Inhale, squeezing the perineum. You can use your hands if you'd like, if it helps. Now bringing a little movement into it with the spine. And now we're going to close the lips together, kind of like you're sucking through a straw. So just opening it a little bit and then sucking in. So as we inhale, you're going to do the straw breathing and imagining again the energy moving up through the Sushumna, the central energy center along the spine, through the back and around. So we'll just do this for one round and then we'll bring in some sounds with it. Exhaling out of the mouth. Deep inhales, rocking the hips, sucking that energy up from Mama Gaia, the earth below. A little faster. Powerful breaths. A little faster. Building up that energy. Letting it move through. Next one, big inhale. Holding it, sucking in the perineum. Squeezing and holding. And breathe out the mouth. Okay, round two. This time we're going to be making sound with the breath. And just allow yourself to naturally let any sound that comes out. And if you get turned on, if you start feeling sexual, that's completely okay. Our sexual energy is completely natural. It's as natural as it gets. So let yourself express that in a healthy way. Let it out in whatever way that it needs to. Everything is perfect here. All parts of you are honored and perfect. So, inhaling up. Rocking the hips, letting any sound that feels natural, that feels good for you to come out. Giving yourself permission to be wild, to be expressive. Make your inhales a little deeper. few more, a little louder. Big deep breaths. Big inhale. Holding it, sucking in a little bit more air. Squeezing the perineum. Bringing your chin down a little. Locking that energy within. Containing this orgasmic energy, this orgasmic field, moving up from your root to the higher chakras, and release. Now the last round, give it everything you have. I know this could be uncomfortable at first, but this is the energy that is wanting to be expressed through your being. This is the Shakti, totally natural. The same energy that births us, the same energy in nature, and the same energy of earth that we're sucking up and letting it move through. We've just created all these ideas and beliefs and judgments around our sexual energy. So I just invite you to release any of that right now and just let yourself be. Be sensual, be sexual. There's nothing wrong with it. We don't need to shame what's completely natural, that comes through our bodies, that wants to be expressed. Closing the eyes. And also this time, if it feels good, you can use your hands as well. Maybe you can want to thrust or circles, whatever feels good for you. Really building up that energy so it can move through us. So beginning, deep breaths, deep inhale, expanding a little more with each inhale, a little faster. A little more, expressing yourself fully. A few more breaths. Building that energy up. Allowing yourself to be orgasmic. Allowing yourself to be fully present. Feel more. Inhale. Suck in a little more. And hold, squeezing the perineum, bringing the chin slightly down. Squeezing the lower belly, holding this energy for a moment. And release. I'm just sitting here for a moment, witnessing your body, witnessing your energy, noticing how it might be different from when we started this practice. Noticing what's coming up for you, just placing one hand on the heart and the other hand on the lower belly, on the womb. I'm just holding, feeling this connection, witnessing the energy, honoring anything that's come up, knowing that is all perfect, it is all divine, it is all a part of your journey. All parts of you are beautiful, all parts are natural. sitting with yourself as long as you would like here. Thank you for joining this practice. Sat Nam.